Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sunesha, and we are playing this war of mine. We are on day 4, and as you remember, we actually got a good haul yesterday in the evening with a lot of components. So now I have to kind of decide which one we... Okay, so let's just check the status of our people here. It looks like he's still slightly wounded, so that he can sleep. And we want, of course, Marko to sleep too. We'll get to third bed later, but for now, we'll let Bruno work here. So let's go down to the cellar and see if we can upgrade our workshop here. Yeah, we have enough to upgrade our workshop. How much do we need to do that for our metal workshop here? So we have a decision to make here. We could upgrade our metal workshop, but then we can upgrade our normal workshop. And I think actually for the moment, let's see how much components we get left here. We still have stuff to build there. Let's see, how much do I need for this one? So if I upgrade, okay, 5. Okay, so we will upgrade our workshop, and then we will build our rainwater collector, so we can get our own water, so that will be well used for moonshine and cooking, but for now it's just good to have it up running, because yeah, then we don't have to carry so much water and stuff. But usually I trade. Okay, so now we have a scenario here where we can send one of our guys. We can send one of our guys on a mission here. So do we really want to do that? That is the question. There are smokes, Bruno. Okay, let's send, because when you're here, you have neighbors that needs help, just to get small quests. You're often not rewarded for it, but one of the good things to helping people is that you get the morale, people get less sad, and that is actually a real problem here. So let's see what they want. Can you help me board up my windows? I live nearby with my daughter. I heard rumors of looters pillaging houses and raping women. I can lock the doors, but I could get inside through the windows. Can you help me board them up? My husband has been taken by rebels in the first year of the war and has yet returned yet. We are all alone, so let's help them. Yeah, let's do that for the morale boost. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. So what we have to do now, then we will lose him for a day or so, but it will help our morale a lot when we have helped them, so I'm willing to do that just because of the morale here. So then in the case is that Bruno can't do stuff for us, so I will use Pavle, even that he's slightly wounded here, but I want to build those stuff, so yeah, this can be a good thing to do. So as you can see now, when we have upgraded, we get access to a lot more stuff. I think the next upgrade we want to do is to improve... sorry, let me think here. Yeah, we want to improve the metal workshop, because this requires a lot of wood to board up that thing. But one of the things when you board off it offers more protection against looters, so there is a lesser risk that we get hurt by looters. So that is actually a very important thing to do, but I don't want to do but start boarding things up until we have gotten access to have improved our metal workshop, so we can do the hatches, because then we can use the wood we find inside our own shelter for boarding up our defenses here. Good. Okay, that's awesome. Marko is ready for going, so we will put, as soon as he's done here, we will put him back to bed. And then I will send Marko here to get. Remember, I bought these items from Franco. You can actually create them for free components here. So yeah, I'm gonna do some water for us. We are, after all, gonna need to be able to cook stuff tomorrow. So I'm hoping that Bruno will come back tomorrow because yeah, he has needless ingredients to make food. So let's read Marko's biography here. I'm glad we decided to help our neighbor in need. Supporting each other is important. So you see, he liked that. Marko, I thought I've been through hell before. I'm a fireman. I've entered blazing buildings to save lives more times than I care to remember. But back then I had people teamed up against a common foe, namely the fire. Nowadays your former neighbor can kill you because your grandparents spoke a different language than this. This is a true hell on earth. I read it up on the game, and it's actually this is happening in Yugoslavia. In Yugoslavia today is not one country, so yeah, it's under that war there. So it was actually based loosely from survivors that lived in Yugoslavia. So there is some truth to this story we are playing. So cool. So let's see here, Marko, what we need to gather for tomorrow's. Okay, so we need 16 components, and let's see here, 6. Oh yeah, we need 5 gears too. Yeah, that will be hard to gather, I think. So many gears. So what else things can we do here? Let's check. One of the things I want to get running here is trap for small animals, but it takes 10 gears, and that is actually quite hard to find 10 gears. But after you have built one of these, you put 1 meat inside here and wait a day or 2, and you will get 2 meats, so you're eating rats more or less. So here we have another thing that can raise morale too. Is a radio, so we can get then we can find out what is happening in the city, and this is also an interesting, good, important upgrade to have in your shelter. But for the moment I feel like we should be a little bit conservative, because I think this is the most important upgrade. We need 5 gears there. We need a lot of gears. Let's see. And what do we need here? We still are missing. I really want a knife. So maybe today we'll probably get raided tonight. So maybe today we can see if we can find some weapon parts in that shelled school. I think that is our objective here. Oh man, I'm talking weirdly here. I'm getting to voice is getting hoarse here. So one thing also that is important is actually how warm it's inside. When it goes under 14 degrees Celsius here, people will get more sick more often. And you can see also what kind of thoughts they have if you press on the shelter inventory here. We only have 1 chair, we have beds, we sleep in decent conditions. If someone gets sick or wounded, they have a place to rest. We don't have a radio, we don't know what's going on in the city. We really miss books, because I burn all our books. A good book can help us to forget the horrors of war. Staying in here is better than living in complete ruin. We have breaches in the world, yeah, there is those things, but yeah, this is the most. I think this is what I want to spend some components on getting here, so we can make a hatchet and start destroying these ones for firewood, and then we can start boarding up this place for quite free almost. So I think once again we have reached the point where there is actually nothing for our guys to do, so let's end our day. Okay, as you can see, we are just having 2 people here, so I'm gonna set Pavle on guard. This is a great risk because he doesn't have a weapon, but if I think I think we can manage without the crowbar, so we will just take the shovel with us, so then you can use the crowbar as... let's just see so that I've clicked on the right place here. It's this place I want to go. I almost went to the wrong place here, so let's go here. We still have a huge amounts of food, a huge amount of materials, some weapons. The thing is, this also contains if there are any NPC, so it can actually be that some homeless guy is armed and he has the weapon, so it's not always a lootable thing you can find here. But we have only took 9% of all the things here. If we compare to here, we are taking almost 50% of all the stuff here, so we are going here to again. Let's bring our shovel. Okay, cool. So okay, I think we have people here. No, it was just rats or something. So let's see. Check our loot locations again. Sometimes you can get on the roof here, so can I? Yeah, cool. So let's see if we can find something useful here. Yeah, it's not easier with a shovel, of course. So I could probably just jump from there. So especially in the beginning of the game, it can be a good thing to just avoid all NPCs, because yeah, you don't want your people to get hurt as long as you can't help them. For example, I know we are bandaged at home, and that's why I was brave enough to leave Pavle alone in the house with a crowbar. So okay, so can I get down here? I think so. Let's see what we have here. So let's get 3 slots of wood. I can't remember correctly what's in this pile of things, so yeah, so that's why I'm checking them again. Okay, so let's get deeper inside this place here. We have something here. We have something going around here. I'm not sure if I want to save a spot for electrical stuff right now, but gears and components and wood is my priority. Yes, nice. But that is hardly enough what I need. They took my food again. No, it wasn't me, I promise, man. You can always count on friends. No, we are good guys, we will not take your food. I'm starting to suspect most of these places will be inhabited by people, so our stuff... Yeah, there is a lot of people, but as long as there is a hand on it, we can loot it without making them pissed off. But if there is a hand with a thing, we will probably see one of the NPC's own containers here. Hey guys. Oh, cabinet. That can be good stuff. That's awesome. And I traded one of our medicines here, so I will get an, but I need building material more than that, but not. Okay, let's look at this place. It's a note left for someone. I'm prepared with secret stash behind the fridge. Like you said, I already put some stuff so you can see if it works for you. Okay, let's just go here first. Door is locked. I don't think I want to break in there, because that will make the homeless people pissed off. Oh, more gears. That's awesome. We need a lot of gears. Okay, cool. It looks like we are allowed to loot here, but otherwise you get kind of hand picking up around objects when you're not allowed. 2 food, that is too valuable to skip. I will skip the moonshine. Let's check the fridge. Ten waters. That is a lot of. That will help us a lot. So yeah, I will get that. You get when you're using rainwater water collector, you use three of these components to make 4 waters. So by taking 10 waters, I have actually picked up almost 8 of these components. So yeah, I'm kind of always counting like that. So hello, man. Looks like everyone is non-hostile there, so that's good to know. And we have another here. Okay. So this was a good haul, I think. I think it's time to leave. Let's just check our backpacks and see if I... So we have 5 gears, a lot of components, 2 food, and we got some medicine and a bandage. That is awesome if our guy got hurt while he was guarding our shelter. So yeah, that was a good haul. A really good haul. Good timing, because I think they will probably attack us. Sometimes they attack you a couple of days of row in the end game, but I think we will get attacked here. Yeah, I think we can run here. Awesome. What's inside there? Oh yeah, that's for the saw blade. So yeah, that was... okay, let's see what's happened. So one thing you can just press run to exit and it will run for you. So you don't have to do it yourself. Okay, let's see if you have been raided here. I don't want to talk about it. Awesome, awesome. Bruno helped our neighbor board up her house and return safely. That's his awesome. Marko has gone a very good haul here of 20 components, 6 boards and a lot of other stuff. So that will be useful in the next episode. So that was everything, my dear friends. And as always, thank you for watching.